guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make that animation that you just watched. And if you watch to the very end, I'll be giving you Canva Pro links for free when you join my group. Stick around.
Now that you're in Canva, click on video. When you click on video, create a blank space or a blank canvas. Now here is where all the magic will happen. So now that we are here, we need a background for our animation. As you can see in the already completed video, we'll need a background for our animation. So let's start with a video background for our animation. In this case, I will be using the urban street. Remember, you have to click on elements. So you go to elements, you type urban streets. We already have it here. Click on graphics. Loading. Alright, so it's loaded. So in the video I made, we use this background. So let's just use the background. So what you need to do is you need to fill up the canvas or fill up the space. So zoom it in, make sure you do it appropriately, let it fit so that there's space for the walkway for the animated character to go through. So next thing we want to do is add the animated character along the walkway. In this case, I'm just going to search for walking. And set to pick any character that you want. We're going to add the animations. So it's still loading. Remember, type walking, click on graphics, and then this was the character we use. So you can decide to pick any of this walking character. You can decide to use this woman, you can decide to use any of them, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be using our character. So you would need to adjust the size of your animated character, the size of the walkway. Let's see. Okay, make it bigger, make it more realistic. So let's make it a little bit bigger in the walkway. Well, perfect. Bring it down a bit. Great. So I think it's perfect like this. Yeah. So would want the character to step into the scene and then walk off to the next scene. So what you need to do next is you need to add your animation. So click on animation, click on create an animation. When you click on that, you hold your character, hold the shift. You can see it here. Select and drag an element around the canvas to create your animation. Hold shift while dragging to create straight lines. So we want to have straight lines because we want the character to move across the screen. So I'm holding on shift. You can't see me, but I'm holding on shift in my keyboard. First, I'll try to adjust my character. So yeah, delete pass because I didn't. So escape. I want to adjust my character a bit so he's on the walkway. Great. Then click on animate, create an animation. So yeah, adjust it a bit. So let's do that again. So click on animate. So now that we're here, click on create animation. Great. So hold shift while dragging to create straight line. So we're going to hold. I'm holding down shift. Left clicking, and then I'm using one of my fingers to drag a straight line. Remember, keep it smooth. Straight line across the screen. I think this is perfect. So yeah, let's stop here. So you notice how the character walks across the screen. So here I'm going to try to make it more steady. I want my character to be steady. So I'm going to click on steady. Yeah, so you see how my character is now steady, walking across the screen. Great. So you click on done. So let's play that and see how it comes out. Ooh, a character is moving across the screen. Great. Nice. So for our second scene, we want to add a page. You will still have to go back and look for another scene for the urban street. In this case, we use this. So I added a vehicle here to make it more realistic. So you can choose to add it or not. But for the sake of this video, I'll be adding it. So first, I want to create this thing behind here. So let me see. Okay, so let's still go back and search for urban street. I'm going to pick this. Okay, here we go. Remember to zoom to fit the canvas. Perfect. Then I'm going to introduce my character. So to make things easier for me, I'm only just going to go and duplicate my character and put him in this scene. So yeah. So now here I just need to adjust my character so that it's more realistic to fit the size of my background or my scene. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to add a car and I will try as much as possible to make sure it's behind the layer. So let's see. Car, graphics. Let's see. Yeah, I was looking for this. So I try to adjust this. Yeah, so it looks far away and more realistic. So I'll put this here. Rearrange the layer because I wouldn't want this to happen. This is what I mean. Otherwise, the character is walking across. I wouldn't want the car to be on top of him. So I'll try to bring the character to the front. Okay, just show layers and just do the adjustment here. So yeah, bring in the front. So you see that when I play, the character walks great. I'll just try to. So this is perfect actually. Well, I may need him to walk off the screen, but then we can just use an animation to offset that. I mean, a transition to offset it. So yeah, I'm going to move this up a bit, move my character up a bit. Yeah, I think this is perfect. So here, let's go back at the transition. I'm going to use dissolve so that once the character comes to the next page, same thing I'm going to do here. But first, let's add our next scene. So for our next scene, we have a red motorcycle coming across. Red motorcycle coming across. So we're going to go and look for a motorcycle. Sorry. Oh, I just closed my tab. Reopen, close tab. Back. Okay, we're back online. Great. So let's see. I'm going to add the scene, urban streets, elements, and urban street. So I want to use this. So let me see what we used in the video. All right, so I'll pick this. Okay, I like that scene. Let me see all. Okay, this one. So I try to zoom it. So try to do this along with me so that you don't have any confusion. So here I'm going to add a transition. Don't worry, you see how this transition fits into the picture. So here I'm going to go back to my elements and look for motorcycle. I mean, if I just type motor, something should come up. Yeah, so this is it. But you see that in our video, the motorcycle is facing this side. So you just go here and click on flip horizontal, and you watch how it flips horizontally. So we want to adjust the size of our motorcycle. We want everything to look realistic. Put the motorcycle here so it's coming off out of the it's coming or coming to the screen, coming to the scene. So next thing we want to do, you guessed it right, we want to animate our character. So here we go and we create an animation. Remember to hold down shift so that you have a straight and smooth line. So this is a motorcycle, so I'll try to make it move faster, move out of the screen. Great. Oh, that line wasn't perfect. But we can manage it. Yeah. So yeah, no problem. So I'm going to try to make it smooth. See what happens. Great. I like it like that. So yeah, done. And then let's see how our whole animation is coming up so nicely. Okay. Walking across the screen. Walks across the road. The motorcycle comes in another scene. And then want to add the last scene where they have the crash. So here they come together and then there's a crash. So I want to bring them into that scene. So let's see. Use this one. So yeah. So you go and pick this background. So I'm going to try to go back to Auburn Street to look for Auburn Street. There we go. No, I don't want this one. And I'm starting a new scene. So yeah. I think it was this one. Not this one. Yeah, this one. So let's go. So this is along with me so that you can follow along. Yes, I'm just going to zoom this in to fill in the canvas. You know, now I've zoomed it in, you would want your characters to look closer to the screen. So have that in mind. Everything falls back to you being creative about it. So yeah, we're going to take our character. I'm going to try to duplicate my character from here so I don't have to do it over and over again. Bring him into the next scene. Just drag and drop. Same thing I'm going to do for this character. I'm going to duplicate and bring him into the last scene. Great. So I need to adjust it so it looks realistic. So we're imagining that the camera is closer to them. So yeah, that's why we're doing it this way. I think this is perfect. Let's increase it a little bit. So yeah, let me see how this goes first. Then we'll decide on the finishing touches that we want to make. So let's play from here. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to know the exact path where they meet. I'm going to add a transition here so that it just smooths into each other and looks nice. Yeah, so yeah. So this part where I'm going to try to increase the speed because I would want the character to be moving faster because not knowing that there's a crash coming. So I'll try to increase the speed and I'll also because it comes to this I want the at the middle where they meet, I want there to be a crash. So I will try to look for some motions to add. So what I'm going to do is now that the character is here, I would want to redo the animation. Yeah, let's redo the animation. So yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm making stop here for the crash. So here we go. We are going to hold down shift on my click, left clicking and holding down shift. So I'm going to move with my other cursor. I'm going to move the bike guy. So I'm imagining that they crash at the middle of this place. So he has to like move half-assedly and then woo, they crash. So yeah, now that I've added for the great. So now I need to increase the speed because it's looking some kind of way. And I want to also like smooth or steady it. So I'm just to use smooth or steady, just test it out and see what happens. So I think this is perfect. And I need to add for the guy. I need to work on the animation, delete the previous animation, start again. The little boy is walking, comes to the middle, and then it crashes. Whoop. So I would want to add some, yeah, great. Whoop. So I would want to adjust this because I want it to look real. So I want the timing to be perfect and when they do the crash. So let's just play and see if the timing is perfect and then we'll know if we're good to go. All right, I'll need to adjust the little boy. I need to adjust the boy again. because I would want a situation where they meet and then they crash. We go. Great. So this boy, I need to adjust him again because he seemed to be great. This is perfect. So you see how I adjusted this piece so that it meets up with the motorcycle guy's timeline. Yeah. So here, as soon as the crash wants to happen, pause it. You can pause it, split, and then I'm going to split the page on a new background. I'm going to look for a crash element. Remember, you're just telling a story, so be creative about it. You can try something else. So here, I'm going to zoom this to indicate the crash. If you even want to make it more interesting, maybe in the next video, I could add some sound effects to the background. You can also try it. You want to make it more interesting, add some sound effect to the background. It would be very engaging. So you see how I tried to switch up the scenes so that as at the point where they meet together, that's the end of the story, they crash. So let's play from here. They crash. So I'll try to also reduce the time for this one so that so let's play from here. They crash. So yeah. So there you have it. Let me try to not perfect, but it's something. So uh so the point where the crash wants to happen. Mm, I think I need to animate the boy again. So delete pass, try again, shift, in front, and it's like whoop, duh, duh. So that's good. So yeah, I think this works. So let's play from here. Crash. I think this is perfect. Then you can delete the rest of this. So let's play from the start and see what happens. Little boy walking across the screen, walking on the roads off to school. His mom had warned him, stop pressing your phone while you're on the road. But he was negligent. You know, kids nowadays, they're very adventurous. So here we go. Still walking. His motorcycle comes and then whoop, they crash. So that's how you make your animation using Canva. You can fine tune it. This could be better. Imagine the first one I did was really nice. You can see them play this for you. So you can take your time to do it. It will come off even better than you imagined. So see how the little boy walks across. So for more in-depth tutorial, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow our playlist. If you need more videos on animation, please do let me know. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye.
And like I promised at the start of the tutorial, I said you get access to Canva Pro links for free. Please check the video description to join my group and gain free access. Bye.